They don't self-savior. But first they gotta have the knowledge. You don't have the knowledge, you nothing to do. But before the people do what comes in, you're like a ship in the sea without a rudder to guide it. You know? A captain does not know, or see rather, the destination or his port of call nearly 90% of the voyage. But he knows when he does certain things in a certain way, don't call it the mathematics, he will get to his destination. They run around here like ships without rudders, running into each other with God. I had somebody run for me 2 days ago. You were 5%. I said, yeah, think you God, huh? And he's challenging me and everything. I said, I had my cousin, that arm, leg, and head. He said, I'm a Mason. I said, and then he said, I'm an 85%. And I said, I love you. No, you don't love me. Go ahead. They don't want to think no more. But they recognize that thing. They know what we stand for. And it's not that BS. They trying to make sense out of their BS. But once they get intelligent enough to go through the higher ranks of their BS, then they realize we was right. Because they know our secrets. They know now they have to fight against their own people's progress. You know, we got millionaires, we got people buying for gifts, islands. Imagine you had that much money, you could buy your an island. So Jay-Z did, he bought an island. But in the Constitution said you what, 3/5 of a person? All this money we got and power we got, we gonna still, man, pissing me off. You know what I mean? How we can stand on our square. Back in the day, I said before, I'll say it again, they had a man with a sign on it that said, I am a man. I'm saying to myself when I was a kid, you can see that, you a man. And you know, I realized, as I got older, at the 3/5, you know what I'm saying? What's this, Article 1, Section 2? That you 3/5 of a human being. That's why you have a special right to vote. If you're a citizen, you don't need no special right. That is your right. We don't gonna wake up when it's smacking us in the face. Hakeem, was it Jenkins? Jeffries, yes. We brought him to the house, speaking house. He was beating this McCarthy. They had to have like 6 votes before they pulled the game and grabbed out the hat on him. You know? He's supposed to be the speaker. You know what I mean? But they made it show, they made a deal with the devil, the rest of the people. And they came out and said, yeah, you know. He said, thank you, Donald Trump. Isn't this the man you're trying to lock up right now? The Teflon Don? Huh? They're trying to lock him up. They're going to, you know, he was the head of the insurgency they had on January 6th a couple years ago. But meanwhile, his power was so great that he can determine who is elected as the third in place for the presidency. When you got that position, if the president go and the vice president go, you are president. I see it happen. I see it happen. I see the person we never voted for was vice president. He was a Rockefeller. He was the head of the government. He was the governor of New York. Right?
Vice president.
First the vice, he made vice president, I said.
41st.
That's right. But now, the vice president quit. Then the president, he got sat down, you know, Tricky Dick, Nixon. So now you got the speaker, they made him the president, and they gave somebody who wasn't even voted for the presidency. I mean, vice presidency. You should have 41st Street, you got down to the side. But I'm telling you the truth. You think that she can't repeat herself? You think that Biden's going to have Pamela Harris again? for his running mate? Emphatically no. You know? She's all against some people, and why are the people that she was fighting for are now fighting against her? See, when you get to that stage, you're going to realize what time it is, and it's too late.
It's face value, bro.
It is too late. You already turned against everybody. You know? She incarcerated more blacks than you stick at. She's with cold, hard devil for them. And what are they going to do for her? If they don't kill her, they're going to definitely disrespect her so much. They're going to find something they're going to put up there, the reason why that she can't be there as she wouldn't have got in as the president if it wasn't for her. But they said, oh, she's trying to be fair to minorities, knowing that we're not minorities. I hate that word called when it comes to us, because I know we the majority, you know? And then she's a woman, so she's a double minority. Let's vote. Let's vote for him. If you look at this man, a picture of him now, I challenge everybody. Go back 5 years now, look at that picture. It's not the same person. We're talking about cloning and having doubles. That is not Joe Biden. You think I'm kidding you? Now, when you're born, the earlobes are going to stay the same all your life. The original Joe Biden has an earlobe. The one now is stuck to checked to his neck. How does that happen? Look at him. You think I'm kidding you? People are disappearing and they're putting doubles in their place. The stuff they're talking about doing, they have already done. Once they talk about it, it's been happening. They've been everything that we have, the technology, they've been had it. There are hundreds, maybe thousands of years ahead of us. Word. You think technology is man, if you go over to Korea or China, they don't have no 5G phones. You know why? Because they got 6G phones. That's why my grandson, remember, I need a phone. How much is it? $1,200, $1,200. That same phone they giving away today. They said, sign up with us and we're going to give you a free phone. That same, I said, look at this. We're not going to see the game. You know, people around the block trying to get this phone. Now they're giving it away. They can't even give it away. If people get smart, they saying shoot, because you know, the gamers, they know about technology. They say they know how to look up and get translations from the Chinese, the Koreans, the Japanese, because they're the head of technology. Now, on Joe Rogan, they showed this man showed how they, through the cobalt, they need to, for every electronic device, from the electric cars down to your cell phone. It's got to be mined. Only one place they have it, one of the 3/4 of it is in Chad. Now, they got these pits, for the cobalt pits, where black women with these babies on the back, picking this stuff without a mask, and it's poisonous. I ain't talking about the ones who go into the ground with no equipment, not even a helmet, you know, with sandals on, so we can have technology. We don't want the love, we don't even care about it. That's how deep this is, that we don't even feel for each other anymore. During the pandemic, 10 heads of black countries they wouldn't accept it. We don't care. They killed the head of Haiti. If you ain't Haitian, you wouldn't even care. Because they got us all divided. We lost the love of ourselves. They killed that guy in Madagascar. People don't even know that Madagascar is part of Africa. Madagascar is so unique. They got animals that nowhere else on the planet. They have vegetation that's cure all kinds of diseases. Because in the early part of the last century, they took us from the natural medicines by the Rockefellers and put us on this medication stuff. You know what I'm saying? And well, that's what's going on now. You know what I'm saying? So through the foods, because they said Food and Drug Administration, it's all drugs. Very little food. They're getting to us. This is why now people are smart to me. I'm going vegetarian. I said, shoot, they can see that far. But what is that doing to the people who are not? What is it doing to them? You know what I'm saying? Slowly, gradually you from the original. So we just got half of the equation. We got the balance of ourselves. But we wouldn't suffer just from that. We would suffer from mental death and what? Power. What about your powers? You don't know how to use your powers. You don't even know the word power. Not that good either. The comprehension, you know. I mean, we didn't need no phone. They said we spoke to them by telephone. How you say it? Yes. We say it too. Mine is like mine. We say it. And some of us have been around each other a long time. That's right. It happens. You know what I mean? It definitely happens. It's not a game. We haven't developed. Yeah, you know. We haven't developed it. It's like a muscle. If you don't use it, it atrophies. You know what I mean? And that's what we're not using. We're not using our mental abilities because they keep us blind to them somewhat. So they can master it. And why did they teach that? Because to tell you simply, this is so simple, because he decides to make slaves out of all he can. So he provides them to live in luxury. And that's what's happening now. Living in luxury, while we think we got something, and we don't have nothing. We don't have nothing. All we got is ourselves. It's that time that we advocate on the side of ourselves, deny ourselves, and push this, because our lives depend on it. You know, we have gone greater because of the knowledge of ourselves. Things that was done to us, they can't do it openly, but they're doing it still. You know, it wasn't that long ago the Ku Klux Klan was burning our houses down. It was not long ago that I'm down south. And my uncle said, what's that? Somebody said, oh, that's the kid they hung last week. They haven't cut him down. Don't think that ain't happening. Because people are being snatched up and missing. I know it happened all over, but you don't hear about it that readily. We'll wake some people up. It's going on, man. It's a damn shame. I don't know. I can have a fun bill and everything, but it troubles me. It troubles me for people to not be air-like in what's happening to us. Through us not having the understanding, supreme understanding of self. And that's the love. Love and elevation of supreme understanding. You know? And if you had that, we had that, I don't care what you plan, it's going to go around. The brother was talking about that. You know? He said in code. They had a meeting. After the meeting, everybody went home. He said, come to the rally. I mean, when there was a rally somewhere, we couldn't wait to go wherever it was. Whatever it was. They're going to meet with people on it? On what street? I don't know people on that good. Come on, follow me on. You know what I mean? In Medina with the desert. I don't know people who know about the desert. We used to meet outside in a place called God's Wisdom. It was hard bleachers. Shouldn't let bleachers do nothing but the sun, no shade whatsoever. And we had that place packed. For some reason, it never rained on us. The Lord said, we're going to hold that rain up. It's rained all around. We done found out, but it didn't rain on us. I seen it happen. Have you seen it happen? Have you seen it happen? I'm telling you the truth. We can make it rain too. The Indians have a hell of a rain dance for you. It's not an action, she's actual fact. But the next section of the story, he like took our radios on earth. He said, Lord calls myself, we lost our powers. Now, the Caucasian man has found a way to put microwaves up in the sky. Yeah, it controls the weather. It enhances the weather when it's bad. Now, the Arabs got smart. They said, we buying this technology for us. They are fertilizing the deserts. Gaddafi did that. What they did to him. All right? Gaddafi did it. The place that was barren, didn't have nothing. He did it, fed his own, and he did it without their money. And now, right now you go on YouTube, and somebody like you is on an auction for slavery. Auction for slavery, you know? They say that we teach them freedom, this is equality. We don't be free, everybody's okay, but they have to be free. You got to wake up and say that this is wide your scope. Ain't much you think you can do, you never know what a one word will do. They said one word, what? Change the course of the nation. So we got to keep on building. I mean, brother came up, he came by my house. I got a lot of food. And I tried to. And Chapo was talking about Nimrod. We forget to teach stuff like that. Huh? Now, Nimrod was so evil. Because in the Bible, we have more pretty. Nimrod, he was a mighty hunter by the grace of the Lord.
It's not studying history, that's why.
And he killed his father and married his mother. Actual facts. Before there was a Jesus, there was a mother and son deity. That was Nimrod and his moms. Come on, we got to start teaching this again. You know what I'm saying? Not get up here and, you know, it's good, the 21st century stuff is good, but we got to go into our history to know what's really going on. And them bulbs on the head, on people's heads.
Children heads.
Oh, see, we talk about it. When they hear that, they get a little more attention. You know, but we was back then. We was the children hearing that. We got more attention. You know what I'm saying?
Go to Christmas time and play ball and break down the whole tree.
Tell them about it.
But that's how we were teaching them.
We have to continue teaching. That's all I'm saying. I figured out we ain't got so intelligent that we done lost the foundation. What happened here?
What happened?
The kids need
Those computers took the place of that type of teaching.
actual facts. So anybody don't bear witness to that, just remember, before they had an automatic dialing, you knew everybody's phone number. Yeah. You say, Vaughn? Oh, I know his phone number. Shemeka, yeah, I know her phone number. Now you gotta look in your and the phone number, I know. Oh, those are my contacts. Word, we are in that state, we are dumbed down already. And don't even realize how dumb we are.
Once you lose their numbers, they're hard to get back.
That's what they say.
Same way as mathematics. Once you lose that,
That's why I advise people.
There's no way you can lose that.
Start writing down. Start writing down your contacts.
You ain't gonna lose that.
One day you might lose your phone. You lost your contacts.
I don't know all.
And that means a whole lot for a lot of people. You know? Yeah. But I want to thank shop booth, and the original Brothersville group, they have an LLC to show improvement. You know what I mean? That's just a saying. From North Carolina, for the 50th anniversary.
I was on that. When I was on that, I didn't think that was about a long year. We started that.
What? No. See, they got an LLC. They can go back and show you. They got the only LLC that you can get your money back.
Oh, that's what it is?
No. No, Limited Liability Corporation, LLC, but they have that to show proof that they can get a stamp.
Oh, okay.
Somebody can't claim junk.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But now,
I'm listening.
it's deeper than Builder's Bill.
It happens.
It's create. Before you can build something, you gotta have the blueprints. You gotta have an architecture, you know?
Well, just gonna build something.
How you spell architecture?
A-R-C-I-T.
A-R-C-H-I-T-E-C-T-U-R.
There's an art, see? It's art to that.
Hold on, let me use my phone, I'll tell you.
Yeah. I'm telling you now. That's how it's come to us. We've been so dumbed down.
Technology, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Technology is something else.
No, but we put the wisdom for the knowledge and think it's right. It's okay, right?
We say that before now.
Because this is new to us. And everybody else, the Father, just like the Bible said, behold, I come to make all things new. A new heaven and a new earth. A new way of thinking and a new way of doing. And a new way of living at the nines. And going from 9 to 4, and God said 1 to 9. That's what he was saying.
But here's what the book said, that the new man.
Yeah, the new man.
The new man.
That's like God.
You know, but hey, this is not the new man, this is the original man. And he's coming back to himself. And this is new to everybody else.
Right.
This is our original state. You think that we didn't have flying machines? We didn't have computers? We put stuff in memory on rock. Actual facts. You know? Word. We put in crystals. It was in crystals. We had a different technology. You know? And everybody think the technology is getting better and it's getting worse. But they're talking about, oh man, the atmosphere is being polluted by cars and trucks and stuff like that. Don't you know that electricity, the frequencies is worse than the emissions from the cars and buses and trucks? The problem now, we're being down by low frequency waves. I just talk about it all the time. I still got my thing on me. The God got his thing on him. Show him, God. We are being done now. It's going through you. You don't even know it. You don't feel it. It's odorless, tasteless. You can't even see it. It's an environment to make it I can hardly detect.
Electrical things is catching fire.
Huh?
Electrical things is catching fire, man, in the homes and everything.
Yeah, the lithium batteries.
Yeah, this is blowing up, yo.
Yes.
You be resting at night, things blowing up.
Do you think that electric cars is new? Their first cars were electric cars.
That's right.
You Google it. Because that's the only way you're going to find stuff now.
It was.
Yeah, their first electric cars ain't nothing new.
No, it's old.
They done made all the money on the combustion engine and the oil. They crank it up for the fast. Now they found out how to have ignition. You know what I mean? To make the spark. You know? It's a shame. It's a shame. Now we getting advanced and we just going back over the same old stuff. They had a guy named Tesla. Tesla's gonna make it. He had rocket lights on Island. He had a tower. If you turn that tower on, you wouldn't have a need for electric bill. J.P. Morgan said, oh, hell no, tear that down. We're making money off the lumber, the wire, you know, we're making money off this. I can't put a meter on it. And look what happened. We're going backwards now. We can do something new. You got an electric car. We driving the coffin. It's a shame the way things are going, you know?
Oh, you see the
But
walking store here?
Now they got it where they charge us some wisdom cycle minutes, though.
Huh?
Now they have it where wisdom cycle minutes charge a whole car. All over, full charge.
You hear that?
20 minutes.
But the guy was at the place, he would make on vacation, and there was no place to charge him. He had to get his car towed. He had to get his car towed.
That's more money.
You know what I'm saying?
Please.
They haven't got everywhere hooked up yet. You go on the mountains, you're not